Valeria Buenrostro. I'm at the art museum doing my formal analysis. I'm going to be doing my analysis on a painting by Leon Trousset. It's called Vio del Paso. It was painted in 1885, and this painting is made on an oil canvas. It appears to be about 76 inches by 62 inches. This is a two-dimensional work of art, so it doesn't have mass and it doesn't have volume. You can see the soft lines mostly on the plants and on the water. The horizontal line right here in the river indicates that the water is not flowing quickly, that the river is actually in repose. The diagonal line of the train tracks suggests that the train is moving, that it's advancing. This pathway right here, you can see that some implied lines that tells you the direction of where the pathway is going. This piece of art exhibits both geometric and organic shapes. The geometric shapes can be seen in the little cottages and the houses all the way over here, and the organic shapes are present with the portraits of the people and the animals. To be able to figure out the focal point, we look at the directional forces. So right here we have this man pointing this way, and then the hatchet is also pointing this way, and the implied lines of the train tracks are also pointing to whatever's happening right here, which, since this painting is painted from Mexico, these people are pointing to maybe people trying to cross the river into the United States. This painting is lit up by natural light. The temperature of this painting is cool. There's not a lot of warm colors, and since the artist uses variations of blue and green, it creates that kind of cool atmosphere in the painting. It's also the reason why the painting is high key, because it's very light, other than in the corners where it's like it goes into low key. There's no actual texture in the painting, but there is visual texture. For example, on the plants, they looked like they're very soft. They're created with very feathery strokes. Also, the hairs in the donkey are very, you can kind of like know that it's soft. And the techniques of space in this artwork, there's a lot that the artist uses. For example, overlapping. Right here in this area, the man overlaps the land and the tree overlaps the man, so you can see that the tree is closer to you. And it also uses diminishing size. For example, the people in the front are bigger. This tree is bigger. It suggests that it's closer to the viewer. And over here in the horizon, you can see the little houses, which it can tell you that those houses are really far away from the viewer. So it goes from big, and then it gets medium over here, and then you can see the smaller sizes of the people compared to these, and then you get all the way to the houses to give you a sense of how much distance there is throughout the painting. There's also atmospheric perspective in this painting, so you can see that over here the colors turn bluish and grayish, which is consistent with the technique of atmospheric perspective, meaning that the things in the front are closer to you and then everything else is further away. The movement in this painting is implied movement. You can really see the implied movement only in this little canal and in the river, because of the horizontal lines and how you see that it's kind of in repose, but it's also moving very slowly. There's not much implied movement in the plants because they're not really curved, so you can't really say that it's windy. So the climate here is it can be cool, but it's not necessarily windy. There's more variety than unity, because nothing is consistent in this work of art, so there's a lot of variety. There's a lot of people, a lot of different houses. The design of the houses is not the same. There's a lot of different plants. There's a different landscape back in the end. This painting has asymmetrical balance because both sides of the painting are not the same, but everything seems to be balanced throughout.